Hey guys, it's Courtney from How Courtney Sees It, and I'm here to do the Book Snob book tag. So if you're wondering, I did dye my hair recently. Oh, you could see it just then. It's purple-ish. And I tried to curl it, but it's really unruly and it's not very cute. One moment, I have to get my cookies out the oven. Hold on. I'm back. Sorry, I made cookies, birthday cake cookies. It's just box cake mix without the water. Wow. I know, my mind was blown too. Anyway, so like I was saying, I dyed my hair purple and you can only see it in like every other video. And you can see it in like my parts, like in my scalp. That's pretty much all. So, when this video goes up, it might have already faded. So if you're like, excuse ya? Whoops. Exposed myself. Okay, so anyway, this was created by Tia and All the Books, and I'll have her video linked down below in the description box. And we're just gonna jump into the questions. So question number 1 is adaptation snob. Do you always read the book before you see the movie? And let's see. So no. So the books that I did do that for were The Hunger Games, except for Mockingjay. I watched that movie first and it ruined everything. I did that for Hunger Games, I did it for the Twilight books, and I did it for Divergent. I read those before I saw the movies. But like Harry Potter, I saw the movies first. Because let me explain that, because I feel like people are probably like, like when I was younger, so the school I went to for 2nd grade through senior year was a private religious school, which I accredit for my lovely self-deprecating defense of humor, because it's a dangerous place there. That's a whole nother video for another time. But anyway, so we weren't allowed to watch anything that involved witchcraft, or so like Pokemon we couldn't watch Harry Potter, we couldn't watch Yu-Gi-Oh, we couldn't watch, they didn't seem upset about me watching Sailor Moon, which was confusing because isn't one of the characters like a lesbian, but only in the Japanese version, so I guess it's probably why they didn't care. But anyway, so I didn't actually read the Harry Potter books until I was in my freshman year of college, but I watched all the movies beforehand because I could. So I did. Because my friend Jen, her parents are very Catholic and they still let her read Harry Potter. I'm looking right at you, Mom, through the lens. Anyway, so yeah, moving on. Question 2. Question 2 is format snob. You can only choose one format in which to read books for the rest of your life. Which one do you choose? Physical books, ebooks, or audiobooks? I feel like I'd have to say physical books, only because I don't think I could listen to audiobooks for the rest of my life. Like, I do really like audiobooks and I do like ebooks, especially because you can read an ebook at the dentist or like in the bathroom at work or wherever you are. Like, you don't, but I wouldn't want to just like only be able to read ebooks for the rest of my life, like off my phone or my Kindle. That would suck. So physical books it is. Number 3, ship snob. Would you date or marry a non-reader? And I am marrying a non-reader, which sometimes is hard, I'm not gonna lie, because he doesn't understand like why I can't just stop reading in the middle of a sentence. He doesn't understand. I try to tell him it's like stopping before a save point in a game, but like that doesn't register. So anyway, I already am marrying one, so RIP to me. Most of the time he's pretty fine about it, but he doesn't really read either. Genre snob. Genre? What did I say? You have to ditch one genre, never to be read again for the rest of your life. Which one do you ditch? I would say horror, but I don't really read horror. I would say, besides horror, probably contemporary, or like contemporary romance, because like I don't care. I don't know. I'd rather read like YA or YA fantasy or like middle grade than any of those things I just said. Okay, number 5, uber genre snob. That's a lot of things. You can only choose to read from one genre for the rest of your life. Which genre do you choose? I just said YA or YA fantasy. Can I pick both? I don't know. Or can I just pick YA? Is that its own genre? I don't know. I feel like I overlined my lips like really wild today, so they look like a clown. Or maybe it's just because I'm too close to you than normal. I don't know. Anyway, the cookies are doing me a fright. It's too much sugar. I've had fright. Number 6 is community snob, and it says, which genre do you think receives the most snobbery? I feel like you have to say it with an accent. Snobbery from the bookish community. I guess, I feel like YA romance gets a lot of flack because it's a lot of insta-love and people like don't dig that. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like, personally, I give a lot of flack to like contemporary romances because I always think they're dumb. There's like very few that I like. But that's because I would rather read about dragons and things, I guess. I don't know. So, number 7 is snobbery recipient. So, snobbery recipient. Have you ever been snubbed or something? What? Snubbed, oh, snubbed for something. I can read, you guys. I went to college for 6 years. Have you ever been snubbed for something that you've been reading or for reading in general? So this is a hard yes. So my family reads a lot. My dad doesn't really read, but my mom and my sister both read very, very often. Like my mom has like a stack of books next to her like spot on the couch. And when she finishes one, she just like puts that in the red pile and then picks up another one and starts reading it. So I've just like always been around that. And then I met people in college and they were like, oh, you read? You must be so fun. That was always the thing. I went into a industry where it's a lot of partying and drinking because that's literally what hospitality is. It's drinking and partying and eating. And when I would tell people that my hobbies were to read and I liked writing and I liked playing my guitar like low key, they'd be like, wow, you sound like so much fun. Bitch, I am fun. How dare you? I just like having fun at home instead of at Shooters, which is a skeevy bar. It's the club at where my college was. Anyway, not important. But so, yeah, it's happened. I don't really care what people think of me, and I've even gotten that in like job interviews though, where they're like, oh, what do you do for fun? And I'll tell them that I like to read, and they'll be like, oh. And they'll just kind of like look at me as if I'm lying. I'm like, I'm not just saying this to get a job. Like, I actually read for a living, like for fun. I read for fun. I don't really drink. I don't like to party. I want to be in bed by 11. I'm the perfect employee. Give me a raise. Yeah, I don't know. So that's been the book snob tag. I don't really feel that I am a book snob. I think about some things, but other things I'm like super trash about. Like, I still love the Twilight series. New Moon is everything to me. Like, Don't Talk to Me. That's my favorite book in the whole series because of Jacob Black. He's the love of my life. Like, I'm very trash about a lot of things in like the book community. Like, I like sexy romances that have no plot. I don't care about insta love. I'm very trope based. So I feel like I'm not really snobby, but maybe I am. Tell me in the comments if you think I'm a snob. I won't be offended. I promise I will just eat a cookie while I cry. So that has been the book snob book tag. Like I said, I will link to the creator down below in the description box so you can check out her original video and her channel. I have been pre-filming some stuff for when I go back to work, so I don't know when you're going to see this, like I said, but hopefully you're having a great day or week or night whenever you're watching this, and I'll talk to you guys all in the next video. If you want to hang out with me anywhere else on the internet, it's all down below in the description box, and you can also subscribe while you're down there and see my face more often. I love you guys. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, everybody.